I got my guy Nate. Maybe, and I'm sorry to everyone else, my favorite player I've ever coached. Josh, his brother, Fridman. I'm sorry. I know we usually mention your name first, but I actually just got a text from someone that said, "When's Friddy's pod?" But this is my favorite. Let me tell you, I had Nate in second grade, and I'll never forget when I lost him. Let's see if he remembers the story. We were at Sunset Ridge practicing, and I used to be a little psycho. And I think I got mad at the kids, and I pounded the ball, and I cursed, and I kept cursing. Never saw Nate Fridman again. And then when you were in seventh grade, I was at Berto, and you were playing with another team, and I was playing on the court over on the other side of the curtain.
I remember that.
And I kept peeking over going, because I've always been a fan. And the reason I'm a fan of this dude is because not only does he work his ass off, but he's a humble guy with a lot of humility. So I had to get Fritty on because the world loves Fritty. I blame it on his mom. Lena's pretty amazing. Al drinks a lot of Diet Coke. I will say at high school games, I get a little intimidated of Al Fridman. I do not want to. He reminds me of my dad when he was watching an important show. I did not want to interrupt him. I didn't even want to make small talk.
Dude, he's locked.
Dude, your dad locks in. And then he grabs his little soda. Dude, I love it. So, Nate, where do you go to high school?
I go to Glenbrook North.
What would you say you love most about the program?
It's got to be definitely the coaching. I love the coaches and everything about them.
Well, I mean, what does that mean? What? What do you love about the coaches?
Well, all of our coaches are especially our head coach, he's extremely competitive. He doesn't accept complacency or anything of that nature. So he kind of reminds me of almost what we've been seeing from Ben Johnson recently. Just the way even after a big win, he'll get us hype, he'll get us energized, but he's on to the next. We got to stay solid and keep getting better every single day. He just has a winner's mentality.
What do you think besides that? If I said, Nate, give me one thing that makes Hayes different.
I think it's definitely the way he's able to communicate with his players.
Elaborate on that. What do you mean?
There's a lot of coaches that, will raise their voice or kind of not be able to get their true point out. And while there's a time for that, the way coach talks to me and he actually guides you through it and walks you through it. And it comes from a place of being it comes from a place of, I'm looking for the word here. It's I'm trying to find the word. You just know it's solid. The way he describes it, the way he talks to you, it's not he's in a panic. It's a calming sense, and it's a really good voice to have in your ear during a big game or during practice when he's just helping you out.
Has he ever lost it on you?
There's that's the thing. He's never really screamed at me, but there's been times where you can tell I'm okay, I gotta get my act together.
I'll scream at you.
Yeah.
Don't turn that goddamn ball over.
Yeah. There's times for that, yeah, for sure. But also, like, sometimes, like, maybe I throw the roll and the guys collapse and get the steal instead of screaming like take care of the ball. It's like when you're coming off that, when you're looking for the roll, if it's not there, you got a guy lifting behind you. That's usually going to be the read. And then if I throw the roll again, he's going to be like, okay, if you keep throwing that roll and turning it over, you will sit down.
I love it, bro.
It's
You know what that's
beautiful.
called, man? Accountability.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nate, what do you think of these kids going to prep schools?
Um.
That's been my major question. I asked Mike Irvin earlier. I asked Gavin Sullivan from Mid Pro earlier. I've asked
Mhm.
everyone. So, what's your take?
Me personally, well, obviously, like haven't done like much like research onto like the prep schools and how they work. But if I had to say something, I feel like playing for like your hometown school and like that area and being able to like represent your community is like
Yeah.
something that's especially important. So like I feel like even if given the opportunity, I wouldn't like go to a prep school or move away, just leave all my friends. Like it seems
Now,
difficult.
but I have a question.
Yeah,
You're a 5 star. You have a bunch of college offers. First of all, you're a 10 star in my head.
I appreciate
But
it.
yeah, let's just everyone do understand. I do glaze him a little bit. If you watch him play, you'll start glazing as well, like a donut.
Thanks.
Um, you're a 5 star. You know, you're playing. I mean, Niles West and some of these other schools, or you can go to a prep school and play in the EYBL Scholastic League.
Yeah, that's
So, so you tell me now.
it's definitely more of a predicament. Obviously, like if I was a 5 star and I could lead my team like that, I'd want to be playing a national schedule as well. But I think I can definitely see where people start to look towards prep schools, especially since like probably for free, like considered higher level coaching. They have connections too. Um, but obviously, thankfully, I'm not in a position like that where I have to make that decision. I think it'd definitely be a tough decision. It really depends on the person.
Um, what's your honest prediction for GBN varsity this year? I mean, you
Well,
guys
I
are
don't.
young. You have Cooper, Mason, um, Charlie Lappin, right? But you guys are young. You can have talent, but the game's quicker at the varsity level,
Sure.
right? So, what's your prediction for the season?
Um.
And you're lucky you don't play Schaumburg.
No. All right. Well, I think
I'm just joking.
I think they're lucky they don't play us. But
No comment.
okay. For like a prediction, I don't really have.
No,
Like,
no, no. Got to give me something.
I don't have like an exact prediction. Obviously, for like our conference record or our record or anything like that. I
Well,
think.
well, give me one. I don't give a shit. You got to give me one.
Well, I just can't think of it in my head right
Well,
now.
there's
I think.
20. Here,
Oh,
we'll say
oh,
there's 30 games. What's your record?
okay. I'll give you what I'm. I'll tell you what I think about telling you. Okay, so obviously, like we're young, whatever. We got some older leaders too. Um, I think we should definitely win more game. We could be able to win more games than we won last year. I think that just like it's hard to tell. I see like a lot of great flashes. Like obviously it's fall league, it doesn't count, but like we split up evenly, but both our teams like have shown like good cohesion at some points in the games. I think we could be like when we're playing our best basketball, we could be really good, but it's just a question of how long and how consistent we can be with that. Um with that being said, I don't have like a specific number, but like last year we fell short of a regional, which this year I would try to.
Who'd you guys play?
We lost to Loyola.
Was it home or away?
It was at Loyola.
Tell me about the game. What was the score? How did it finish?
I
Was it a close game?
think it was 40. I think it was like 50. We lost by like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I their point guard, their Dartmouth commit was out. Trey,
Who was it?
Trey Williams,
Okay.
who was injured. Um,
You probably shouldn't be telling people that, and you lost.
yeah, well, in my defense, I feel like we game plan more around him, and with him like not being there, it kind of changed the whole
Why
like
wasn't he there? Do you have any idea?
he
Was he
he
hurt?
hurt his knee, I think, the previous game.
You know how I feel.
Yeah.
We all know.
Well,
GBAP.
he came back for the he did come back for the next games and almost got them a sectional. But we we came out, we got up I think 5 or 8-0. Um obviously
Eight.
things
It was
8-0.
8-0.
Yeah.
I was in the stands.
That was a very energetic game. It felt like in the beginning it was almost a home game for us. We had a huge crowd. Then things got out of hand. They brought in this kid who hit 2 threes, and that settled it down. Um, they had a good game plan for us too, credit to them. But eventually I think we ended the half. They hit a three at the buzzer I went early with like 20 seconds left. I missed, and then they came back, hit a buzzer beater three to go up 11 at half or something like that. We came out the third quarter. Great. I think we tied it at 38. Um, but then just a tough series of plays, a couple turnovers. They hit a couple threes.
I
They got
love how you remember this. I, you like, you're like a savant.
well, I've seen it a lot.
Okay. Um, I have a dying question for you,
Yeah.
and I think there's others out there that want to know this.
Mhm.
Who wins in one-on-one, you or your brother?
Well,
And if it's you, what's your winning shot look like?
okay. Well, full disclosure, it's gonna be my brother. Obviously, I've I beat him before. One time I beat him. It was after he lost in his senior year. His one of his shoulders was really injured, and we just like went and just like messed around because he didn't touch a basketball for like a week. He was sick. Everything was bad during that sectional game. So when we played 1-on-1. He was guarding me like 50% with one arm, so I took that one home. Um, so that's my only win. Ever since he's he's like kept that in his mind, and he likes to play extra physical, foul a little bit, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, say that he'll take it home.
If you could play anyone in the state one-on-one, who is it? I've asked everyone this. What's the score up to 21? And I'm assuming you win. So you got to tell me what your winning shot looks like.
Oh well, this is obviously gonna sound. I want to play. I want to play Jackson Davis. We known each other. We went to camp together when we were younger. We were friends. Obviously he is very well known and very capable with the basketball in his hands. But I'm not gonna admit defeat. Let's just say that. I'm gonna say,
The big time swing, bro.
yeah. Well, he knows it's in good faith. Um, I would have to say that I would win 22-20. That would be if I were to win. That would be the score.
How do you win? What does your winning
Do
shot
I
look like?
win? I have to say, like, I began downhill a little earlier in the game, getting to the rim. So then I do like a little shimmy jab and just shoot the three, and then it's just right through the net.
Are you talking shit after?
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, I would be.
No.
Um, if so, you play for Fundamental U. Um, if you could play one AAU team, who would it be?
If I could play an AAU team, uh, I would want to play the Elevate. I want to play against Elevate
Why?
because
It's
technically, they're a different program.
all the same shit,
Yeah, but no, technically they're different.
bro. I've been doing this a long time. It's all the same shit, just a different wrapping.
Well, the wrapping's different, so
When you unwrap it, the present looks the same.
yeah. Well, that would be my team of choice.
Okay. What do you think your first basketball memory is, besides Coach London cursing and yelling at you at Sunset Ridge?
I think this is really random, but the first thing that comes to mind is I'm playing back. I'm like shooting on the 10-foot hoop for like one of the first times I think, and like my brother's in the backyard or something, and I just remember him like screaming, started crying like really loud, um, and like I got really scared, and he got bit by a bee in his ear. So that's like the first thing I think that I remember playing basketball. I was just shooting in the front in the driveway.
How random is that?
It's random. I think that's why like I remember it.
Your first memory is your brother getting stung in his ear.
Uh-huh. Ever since I've been scared of bees.
Come on, dude. They're smaller than you.
Yeah, but they got that thing.
Man up,
Mhm.
dude. Man up. Um, Question for you. What's your most memorable game of your life?
Oh, well, it has to be playing in a regional finals. Like that just seemed like such a far-fetched thing. But since we already talked about that, that's obviously my number one. It had to be there's two good ones that come to mind. There's
Lay it
three
on
good
me,
ones
bro.
that come to mind. Okay, I'll name the three. It had to be um the first one, which is like in third place, is definitely our we played against Fremd in the semifinals for the Wheeling Hardwood Classic. Uh Things didn't go our way, but like I remember also like going with my dad and my brother. We used to watch Niles North play in that Wheeling Classic tournament, and that was like one of my first experiences with high school basketball. So to be in the semifinals against a top 25 team at the time, that was like just like one of those moments where like I really enjoyed it and I was present.
I love it, bro. I think I love most how your memory. Like you remember like every little detail. And that makes sense because that's how you play. You're very detail oriented. You don't really turn the ball over. Thank God, because you wouldn't be my favorite player then. Keep it real. Fun fact that people don't know: seventh and eighth grade, we had a whip of a team,
Oh, it was we were a special group.
right? Bro, I
Yeah.
tell people all the time, man, I don't know if I can ever get that again because you guys all A, loved each other, B, came from great families, and C, you guys played for each other. You guys
It
didn't
was
play for social media pub. You guys literally played for each other. Lay it on us. Who was on that team?
All right. Well, we have the I'm gonna start the number one tight end in the country currently. Number one, 5 star. I think 5 or 4. 5. I think he's 5.
He's the
He has
5 star.
offers from almost every school in the country. For
Lay it on us, baby. Lay it on us.
Brock Williams.
Brock Williams. Where does he go to high school?
He goes to Libertyville.
And then who? Lay it on the people. Who is our 5?
Our 5 man was the 6'8" sniper, Jacob Fuller, baby.
Who were my 2 guards?
You had I was there. There was 2 more as well. One of my teammates and good friends, the other Nate Kaplan, was on that team, and then we had also to Glenbrook South, currently playing football.
My guy.
Jack Gonzalez. That was a magical team.
You're missing one more, dude. Loyola.
Oh, the big man athlete Luke W. I don't know how
It's
to
like
get his last name.
it's like Worcestershire or something.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know if they'll make it like that again, man.
I don't think they can. It just sucks we didn't have we weren't able to play any of the big name teams. It was fun. That was a really fun team.
Can you tell the world who were the coaches in 8th grade?
Oh, we had Los Angeles Clipper, Cam Christie. We had a Wash U Bear, Ryan Cohen, and we had the Furman, right? Yeah.
He's at Furman now. Clemson
Furman
transfer.
recently postered somebody, Asa Thomas. We had those 3 guys on the bench. There was elite morale at all times.
That was awesome. And you know what? How about this? I'm gonna blow you away. I don't want to have that again. I just want to keep that memory.
Yeah, because it was perfect.
So I've had, since I started, a few memorable teams. You guys, no doubt. I mean, dude, next would be the Ryan Cohn, Asa Thomas team. Your brother played on that team when he was younger. Loved all those kids, right? And then the first one, and I want to tell everyone, I say it in every podcast, listen to this group. Danny Wolf, Nick Martinelli, Cooper Nord, Bobby Durkin, Blake Lidskin, Jeremy Fears played with them. RJ Davis. No, not RJ. He's a year younger. Who else? Cooper, boom. Jack Fitzgerald. Pat Fitzgerald's son, bro. If I could have a reunion party, I would probably invite those 3 teams.
It would be like a who's who of college and NBA players.
Yeah, man. Like I had Jackson Pavlovsky, who's at Ohio. Bro, we were loaded. And I had this kid, Josh Reynolds, his dad's the athletic director at Bradley. I actually just talked to his dad. Josh is working for the LA Clippers.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully him and Cam have chatted it out a little bit. Small world. What do you think of all the 10,000 different shoe circuits? Excuse me, circuits, not shoe circuits.
Okay. Well, I don't really know much about the other ones, but honestly, I don't think it doesn't really bother me. I think it's good that everybody gets to have an experience where they get to play these higher level teams or whatever.
But do you think that it's watered down basketball a little bit?
well, maybe some circuits are better than others, but like I think just being able to play basketball is honestly what it's about.
But what I don't like about all like all these new things popping up, it there's too many. So I would like it to be more centered so teams aren't spread out all over. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
back before there was prep hoops, you went up to NY2LA like Summer Jam and everybody was there.
Yeah, it was all like connected. Yeah.
Yeah, every Under Armour team was there. Every EYBL team was there. Every Adidas team was there. Illinois Old School was there. Um, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's spread out so much that you really can't. You either play like a really really good team and get your ass kicked, or you play some shitty teams and then you go in the bracket and then you get your ass kicked.
hmm Well, I think like obviously we have all the circuits now, but there are still those couple tournaments where we get everybody together. Like Made Hoops does a good job.
Mhm.
Like there's a
Yep,
Chicago Classic as
yep,
well.
yep.
Like so there's like a couple, and then obviously the circuits as well.
You have a crazy basketball story?
Me, do I have a crazy basketball story? Um,
Everyone has something.
I'm trying to.
Come on, man. All that traveling for AAU. You never witnessed anything crazy or anything?
Um, I think one of the there's nothing. We haven't had like any crazy things happen. To be honest, maybe uh we just had I can't. I actually can't think of anything that comes to mind. Like no crazy, no
No,
like
no
crazy
like
stories.
crazy fights or anything.
Nah, like nothing crazy. Ours has been pretty settled, tamed.
That's sad.
It is a little unfortunate.
That's a little sad. Um, if I said, Nate, I'll buy you whatever you want to eat, what are you going with?
Oh, um, there's this place. Um, my friends and one of my trainers introduced me. It's called K Coop.
Bro, stop, pause. Is that place freaking amazing or what?
It's actually like one of the greatest experiences you'll have in your life.
Dude, okay. So I want to share with you my first two times going there. So we live like 5 minutes away.
Oh no.
So I go with my friend John. We sit down. I've never been. And I'm like kind of skeptical, right? Like I know black people know how to do chicken, but I'm like, Koreans? I never saw a Korean frying chicken. So I think I ordered tenders. I ordered some tendies, right? And I
Mhm.
got that creamy garlic, and I forgot the other sauce, but it was
Did you get any soy ones?
no, no. I went like with the fattening ones. So I bite in, heaven, absolute heaven. So then I'm like, you know what? We leave. I'm like, well, my wife's black. I got to bring her ass over here. The next day, Kia and I go for dinner. Dude, I kid you not. You're going to pee your pants. I walk into the place, and you know I'm a character. I walk into the place with Kia and I go, all right, my Korean friends, I brought the real tester today. I said, if my wife says this stuff's good, then it's good. I brought the big gun out. Dude, these Korean guys were crying of laughter. Crying of laughter. And then, so you need to picture this. We're sitting at the table, we're eating, and they're by the register there like this. see his face, and then they like see you go, and they're like, yeah. You hear them go, yeah. We ended up not paying for our meal.
That's
That was my.
awesome.
It was, dude. That was my second experience at K Coop, and it was hilarious. I walked in. I go, all right. I brought the big guns out. Here we go. And these dudes, they did not know how to handle Coach London. Um, how about a fast food
Players.
place? Because that's more sit down. Give me a fast food place.
Uh, there's like so many, honestly.
Come on, give me
It
one.
it depends on the day. Depends on the day. Um, Honestly, Chipotle, if that counts as fast food.
Well, what's your order?
Well, it's pretty plain, so don't get like it's just rice, double chicken, and sour cream.
What are you, a communist?
It's just the way I like my food.
How about some cheese, man?
I used to get the cheese on it, but I didn't like it didn't go right with the rest of the meal.
Yep, you're a communist. What are some of your dream schools?
Dream schools.
Yep, your dream schools.
I've always Duke is like just been always there. Um, I think recently I've been to a lot of Northwestern games, which would be really cool because that's great academics too.
Yep.
And then um, I would definitely not complain with going to college with my brother for a year. That's like something that
That'd be
I
awesome.
yeah, that's like something because like yeah, I'd want to
Le-
be around.
Lena would sit in the stands with the biggest smile, and Al would go from a serious face to just a little less serious, but it would still be locked in.
I think he'd be like even more locked in.
Yeah, yes, dude. How about if both of you were playing on the same time on the court?
That would be insane. I wish we were just 2 years apart because that could have been like a legitimate thing if we were
How
just two
far?
years apart.
Tell everyone how much older is Josh?
He's 3 years older. So when he was a senior, I was a freshman.
And what's his claim to fame? His first year at Illinois Wesleyan. What was the award he won?
He was the D3 Hoops Rookie of the Year.
Kind of reminds me of myself. I'm only the rookie of the year of fucking eating, dude. That's it. Nate, I don't know if you know this about Coach London. By the way, did you know I had this in my office?
Oh, that's sick. No. Shout out Juice.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, when he was, remember he was in Africa.
Yeah, he won the whole BAL.
Here it is,
That's sick.
and he signed both sides. Yeah, bro.
That's
People don't
amazing.
know about that. Actually, I got my principal knows Juice. She was his first basketball coach. Is that a small world or what?
It's really small world.
God, I got to show her that. She'd love that. Um, so tell me what a weekday looks like when it comes to you training and walk me through a Monday.
A Monday. Okay. So Monday, just wake up for school. I value my sleep. Uh, I don't usually partake in the morning activities. I'll wake up like 7 o'clock just in time to have my breakfast and go to school on time. Um, Monday we got open gym, so we'll go. We have our open gym for like an hour, then we lift for like 45 minutes, then usually get eats with the team, and then I'll go home. I'll find out if TPAC, which is like our like local if one of our local gyms is like open, which either one of them is usually, and I'll just go and I'll just make sure that I get my shots up for the day.
How
Um,
many? How many shots?
how many shots? It depends on how my body's feeling, to be honest.
Yep.
But I just want to make. I'm trying to get like just a lot of threes up, just muscle memory. It's
Yep.
just if you shoot every day, then there should be no doubt, like no inconsistency. Um, and then I gotta go home, cram all my homework in, and then yeah, that's about it.
Um, what do you put in your body? Do you put a bunch of shit? Do you eat a bunch of crap? Tell me what breakfast is.
Breakfast. Breakfast is good because
I know. What do you
I
get?
get
What do you make?
I get a bunch of eggs, like 4 eggs usually, which is 28 grams of protein.
Woo.
I always have a fruit, whether it's like strawberries, blueberries, or grapes or something of that nature. Um,
Yep.
and then I think I'll just have like a piece of toast and butter.
So, to some of my basketball playing friends in the city, he is not eating hot, crunchy cheese curls at 8 a.m. with a blue juice. Please stop bringing to school hot, crunchy cheese curls and a blue or red juice and candy bars as breakfast. Your body is a Ferrari. It'll
Mhm.
run based on what the gas you put in it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Um, who do you work out with? Give them a shout out.
Well, I work out. I work on my body. I got two guys
Okay.
right now. I work on my body, like my hips and my glutes, because you want to be a posterior
This is
chain
turning a
athlete.
little sus. This is turning a little sus.
Well, that's how you avoid serious knee injuries by working on the
You're right. Yep.
posterior chain.
Yep.
Um, this guy Chuck Demas, and it's like it's an
Do you know
experience with it.
anything? Do you know anything about his path?
Nah,
So let me tell
but
you. Let me
yeah,
tell you about him real quick. He was the varsity coach at Peyton.
yeah.
He had a kid named Chris Eversley who ended up at Rice, and he
Oh,
used to
really?
have an AAU program called the Chi-Town Diablos.
Huh.
Yep, and dude, I'm like you. I never forget. And dude, they were always good, man. He always had like the top, like the Lane Tech type kids, right?
Mm,
He always
yeah.
had these great groups, Chi-Town Diablos. And I remember he was the varsity coach when I was at Lincoln Park at Peyton. See, now you can tell him while he's working your glutes.
All right. Well, I'm the one doing. Dude. But with him,
Got it. So you work with Chuck, and then where does he do his stuff out of? So if people want
uh,
to,
multiple places. Like the main place is like out of Wynn and Glenview,
that's
and
where my
then
wife works. That's where Kia works out.
oh, really?
Yep, every day.
It's a small world again.
Yep.
And then sometimes we go to the hill if the weather's nice, and
Which
then like a
one?
couple other places, Tegny Hill,
Yep.
and a couple other places, but I haven't been to those.
And then how about for basketball skills?
You know him, F3 Frank. Um, his workouts are a great experience because like you get your skills work. And you get the way he structures it. It's like sometimes you'll have a guy like Mott guarding you, like where you bump him off and then you gotta shoot and it's like contested. So it's like real game reps and then you get to play, but you play organized through these actions like ball screen, corner lift, or weak side pin down. So it's more organized and he's extremely competitive. He doesn't let any of the workouts get lazy or inefficient. Like he's always focused. And it's good. He's a good guy to have on your side.
Do you know what his claim to fame is?
I do not.
He was coached by me.
Oh, there it is.
He was So he went to Maine East when I was assistant varsity there. And his first day was like you and I meeting for the first time. We just like connected.
That's sick.
Yeah, man. I remember when he was a baby before he could grow hair on his face. And dude, great guy. I'm going. Are you going to be there tomorrow night?
I'm not sure. I actually do have an early morning workout tomorrow.
Forgot you
So
told me. You told me. I forgot.
we'll see how the Ferrari feels.
We'll see how the Ferrari feels. Um, Last question, and then I think I might go hit some Chipotle. Um, it sounds really good right now, but I think I have to go to the one in Niles because everything else is closed. Um, what do you think is the number one thing that's hurting hoops right now?
Like, is that like in terms of like the game or like the
The
stuff around
game,
field?
players. It's not the same, bro. Here, it's not the same from when you were on the team with Brock and Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think the difference is? I know what it is, but I'm curious what you think it is.
Well, I think obviously, I don't know. I don't know if this like answers your question. This is just one thing that I could say is that
Yep.
like it's always been a thing though. Like, just like when you miss a shot, like when people react to missed shots or mistakes, like the head down mentality. I think that like not in terms of like killing hoops, but like in terms of an individual player, like one of my main focuses, like when I work out, my goal is to just not react the whole time because like it messes you up, it knocks off your game a little bit. So that's one thing, and then I think the second thing is obviously the analytics might say otherwise, but like there's a lot of I don't think this is correct, but there's a lot of 3-pointers that we take. And it happened on our high school team last year. We had moments where we could shoot, and it's like if you're making them keep shooting, but we had like a couple games where like we're just shooting and shooting. It's like and we got cold. And when you're cold, you can't just keep saying let it fly, let it fly. You gotta like our coach tells us the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting a different
Over and
result.
over.
So if you're 0 for 8, 0 for 9 as a team or as a player, like at that point, it's like, all right, you got to get to the rim, see one go in, get a paint touch. Like, just so, yeah.
I believe in this.
Yeah, for sure. That's like a good mentality. But if you get cold,
Correct.
you gotta get to the rim first, and then you'll get warmer.
Totally, totally agree with that. What's the one thing that you think you need to improve on? And don't give me some cookie cutter shit.
No, I want to be like, I think like I'm a solid defender, but I want to be like a really tough guy to go against. Like if you see me guarding you on the other side, like it needs to be like the LeBron when Kawhi comes in, he's like, oh shit. Like that's what I want it to be like. So
Love that, dude. I love that. Well, Nate, I holy cow, we went for almost 50 minutes. That flew by the way. That flew. I know that
it was fast. It was quick.
I know it's past your little Betty time because you have an early morning workout.
I
D-bap,
gotta go to sleep, coach.
D-bap. All right, bro. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I know everyone else will. And I've received a total of 3 texts during this asking me when yours was. So that's kind of
Beautiful.
cool. All right, bro. I will see you
That is,
soon.
coach. I appreciate it.
All
Yeah.
right, bro. I will see you soon.
Thank you, coach.
All
Yeah.
right, bye. Let's start. All right. I got my guy, Nate. Maybe, and I'm sorry to everyone else, my favorite player I've ever coached. Josh, his brother, Fridman. I'm sorry. I know we usually mention your name first, but I actually just got a text from someone that said, when's Friddy's pod? But this is my favorite. Let me tell you. I had